Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more relationship stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Found out that my fiance had an erotic massage at his bachelor party, wedding in 2 weeks. We have been together since our early 20s. He had his bachelor party this weekend and went out of town with his friends. Never had any trust issues or reasons to worry he'd do something crazy, so I was fine with him going. I kind of knew what to expect as his best friend told me. Poker, clubbing, maybe going to a strip club. When he came home, he told me that at the end of the night, his friends wanted to gift him an erotic massage. So he went because he wanted to see what the fuss was all about. What the fuss was all about? You know what the fuss is all about. Told me he had to choose between a few girls and that nothing happened except she gave him a massage while being naked. Obviously, I was mad because I didn't expect him to do something like this. Can't blame his friends because they all asked before and it was my boyfriend's decision. We had a difficult conversation about what happened, lots of crying both of us. He kept telling me that it didn't mean anything and that he realized that he made the best choice by proposing to me and can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together. Was pretty upset that he hurt me. He said he didn't think I'd bother that much since nothing happened. Later in the conversation, he confessed that he actually got a handjob from this girl and I felt horrible because first of all, he lied to me when asked if something happened and second of all, well, the act itself. He hid that and then he told her. The guilt was eating him up, seriously. Well, that's literally cheating. We had a conversation years ago and we established some boundaries, one of them being cheating. He said he has no idea what was in his head and that he never meant to hurt me. We are supposed to get married in less than 2 weeks. Everything is set up. People are coming from multiple countries to attend our wedding, and yet I don't know if I should move forward with it. Could it have just been a mistake? Can we still save this relationship? Should we cancel the wedding? I think so. I think she should cancel the wedding because if this is gonna happen before the wedding, it's not a good look. Seriously. Where was his brain at? The moment he knew that that girl was gonna touch him, he should have backed off. So he just continued to let it happen. What? That's crazy because I fully believe he meant to hurt her. Because it's just so easy for you to be like, oh no, I won't get an erotic massage. It's okay. It's that easy for him to say no. Literally, just be like, nah, I'm fine. We're not going to do it. Is that really that hard? Because he definitely knew what he was doing when he was trying to keep that fact from her. He definitely knew it was wrong. That's why he was trying to keep it from her. Oh, disgusting. Seriously, I can't deal. Wedding in 2 weeks? No, it's not. Wedding ain't in 2 weeks because there'll be no wedding. Like imagine going through with a wedding, right? You're walking down the aisle with the person who cheated on you. And then all his friends are there who knew as well. And nobody told you. I'd be pissed. See, just don't go through with it. If you have to question, if you have to ask people if you should still go through with the wedding, there's your answer. Seriously, there's your answer. My boyfriend accidentally opened his texts in front of me. My boyfriend opened his messages to show me a text thread, but his friend opened his last conversation between him and his best friend. The conversation was a picture of another woman saying, this is her. His best friend saying, she's so pretty. And he responded, she was going to bring me food. To which the best friend responded something about her personal life. I didn't have suspicion that he would cheat emotionally or physically. But when I asked him about what I saw, he first gravitated to telling me about the last text his friend sent about her personal life. His response to me felt like deflection. So I circled back to his text about the picture. He changed his language from bring me food to bring our team food, revealing that the woman in the picture is his co-worker. Now I'm left wondering if he's telling me one story and his best friend another, especially with a this is her text. Now I'm being asked if I want to break up with him or want him to move out to his own apartment. I think with his line of questioning, he may be expressing guilt and that maybe I should prepare myself to move on. Did he take a picture of his co-worker and then sent it to his best friend? And then the best friend being like, she's so pretty, and then him being like, she's gonna bring me food. What? That's sus. Why would you even take a picture of a co-worker in the first place? Like, what? Hello? And are you telling me he asked her if she wanted to break up with him? He doesn't like her. Seriously. No man who likes you enough is gonna be like, so you're gonna break up with me or not? Are you gonna break up with me? Do you want me to move out? Well, hell yeah, I do now. Hell yeah. Jeez. I found out STI and HIV prescriptions from my husband. Our cat got sick recently. I thought the box that was clearly labelled with prescriptions could be our cat's medication, so I opened it. Instead, when I opened the box, I found 2 prescriptions labelled under my husband's name. I wouldn't have thought anything of it, but one of the prescriptions said to take after sex. We had recently been talking about fertility, and I was wondering if it had something to do with that. And I was mortified to find out it was essentially preventative meds for STIs and HIV. When I confronted him about this, he claims to have no idea where they came from, nor that he ordered them. But when I asked him to call the pharmacy to see if it was an insurance fraud, he didn't seem to bother to investigate. I feel like he's cheating. I have no STIs or HIV. We've known each other for 15 years, so I feel like I'd know if he had either too. STI and HIV meds under your husband's name? Yeah, they're his. Why would there be meds under his name if it wasn't his? You know, it's so easy for him to be like, no, I don't know. He was literally like, oh, I don't know. Instead of being like, what? What are these? No, he was like, I don't know. That's a bit sus. Because seriously, if you're in that position and you don't have STIs or HIV, right? And then your partner finds these meds, aren't you supposed to be like, what the F? Because they're not mine. So like, what the frick, right? You're not going to be like, oh, I don't know. Weird. And then just leave it. Like, it's literally something so serious. You're not going to be nonchalant and be like, who cares? Weird. Suspicious. She definitely needs to get checked out because, oh, hell no. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.